Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King 2. And today I'm going to be giving you part 14 of Uchiha Naruto the Sage. Get this one to 100 like as usual. Remember to share it to all of your friends on your social media platform. And if you haven't yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join Anime King 2 family. And also, I'll be leaving a link at the top of the description for you guys to go over and check out my main channel, Anime King, with over 300 Love the What If for you guys to enjoy. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into part 14 of Uchiha Naruto the Sage. Start the intro. So to do a little bit of a recap, Team 7 entered the tuning exams. As they passed the first phase, they are now in the forest of death. They face off against 3 Rain Genins, which Naruto and Sasuke quickly defeated. They were walking and then they sensed something. Well, Naruto sensed something as he told all of them to stop. As a gust of wind blew all of them away. As Sasuke, Sakura and Naruto sensed a killing intent coming towards them. Sasuke felt like he was going to pass out. The killing intent was so heavy, it was making him have vision of his own death, while Sakura was crying as she dropped on the ground and crying. But Naruto could withstand it. As Naruto looked up, it was a grass ninja, a female. So basically that was the last time we left off. So let's get straight into this part. Start it. Sakura was still on her knees as she was crying her eyes out. The experience she was having was more deadly than the mission to face Zabuza at Wave. This killing intent was so strong and she couldn't help but cry. As Sasuke thought that it was a genjutsu as he was seeing his own death. But he then realized that it wasn't an illusion. It was just the effect of this person killing intent. As he stood there, his body failing to obey his command. He couldn't move, his legs couldn't run away, he couldn't say a word out of his mouth. Meanwhile, Naruto was more experienced to this level of killing intent. He has gotten a lot of killing intent from his grandfather when Madara was teaching him. So, this was kind of nothing to him, but he still felt it. And knowing that he felt it, he knew that Sasuke and Sakura were in trouble. Judging by this killing intent, he could tell that the person in front of them was very strong. After a few seconds, Naruto shook it off as he looked at the grass ninja with an unreadable expression. The grass ninja looked amused to see Naruto shake off her killing intent. As she then licked her lips as her tongue escaped from her mouth. Not possible for a normal human being. As Naruto looked at it, this person is quite weird, he thought. As the grass ninja was ready to play with her praise, she dashed forward to Sasuke, who was still suffering from the killing intent and was unable to move at the moment. Sasuke then glimpsed as he saw the grass ninja charging towards him. As Naruto was ready to take off and save Sasuke, but Sasuke did something as he slowly pulled out a kunai and stabbed himself in the leg to break the killing intent and get over it. His plan worked as he recovered and jumped out of the way and avoided the grass ninja. He jumped on a tree branch as he stared back at the grass ninja, who kept on licking her lips. Naruto then heard something crack behind him as he turned around to see a branch crack. But he then looked up to see yellow eyes of a very large snake staring at him. The snake was so large that it could consume him with one slurp. The snake opened his mouth wide as his fang escaped, as he then rushed at Naruto with fast speed. Naruto jumped up on a branch to avoid the snake, but the snake spun around and followed him as the snake head crashed into the tree, making Naruto drop off of the branch. Damn it, Naruto thought, as he think that this snake was part of the forest. Of all the time to attack them, why now when his team was under attack? He then flipped as he dropped on his feet and looked back at the snake as the snake hissed at him. Naruto jumped onto a nearby tree. As he jumped at the snake opened his mouth to swallow him, but Naruto flipped around and landed on the snake head. The snake shook his head as hard as possible to get Naruto to fly off, but Naruto held on with his chakra on his feet. Naruto then unsheathed his sword as he channeled chakra into it and stabbed the snake right in its head. The snake hissed and shook violently. Naruto pulled out his sword and jumped off of the snake head, landed on his feet. The snake then rushed at Naruto with fast speed as Naruto took out his blade and aimed it and threw it as he enhanced it with wind chakra as he stabbed right into the snake's eye, piercing it. The snake hissed in pain. Naruto rushed at the snake and jumped onto his head again as Naruto grabbed his blade and pulled up, tearing out the top of the snake's eye as he flipped off and landed on the ground with his sword in his hand. The snake then focused on Naruto with his one eye as he rushed at Naruto as he opened his mouth wide. Naruto stood there as, when the snake came in, about 2 seconds, Naruto vanished, allowing the snake to crash right into the ground. Naruto then started sense as he found out that Sasuke was still fighting against the grass ninja and Sakura was near him but not near enough to see him. He then looked into the snake's eyes as he activated his sharingan, as he refused to fight a snake further. His sharingan morphed into a 6-blade Mangekyou. Naruto closed his right eye and concentrated his left eye on the snake. Amaterasu, said Naruto, as black flames engulfed the snake. The snake hissed in pain as it rolled over uncontrollably, as nothing could out Naruto's black fire. He then locked his eye as he closed it and deactivated the Mangekyou Sharingan as he rushed off to face off against the grass ninja. If he had stayed longer, he would have saw the snake puff into smoke, but he didn't see it because he headed off with Sasuke. Sasuke stared at the grass ninja and then Sakura. He saw that she stopped crying as he then saw a snake chase Naruto away, but he did not have to worry. He knew that Naruto was strong enough to take care of himself and worse against an idiot snake. Right now, all he could do was focus on his opponent, knowing that his opponent was very strong. The grass ninja chuckled as she looked at her prey. Sasuke could see a predator look in the grass ninja's eye, and he knew that he was the prey. "Come at me with all you got, Sasuke," the grass ninja said with a glare in her eye as a sadistic smile was on her face. Sasuke did as was instructed as he charged at the grass ninja as he sent a kick to her face, but she blocked it easily. He then flipped around and tried to slam his feet down on her head, but she grabbed it and spun him around, throwing him into the tree as his back slammed into the tree. Sasuke then looked up back as he activated his Sharingan. "Yes," the grass ninja said, "that is it. Activate your Sharingan and show me what you can do." He dashed forward as he landed on his hands, using his 2 foot trying to kick the ninja in her face, but she blocked it as he flipped back. He then threw 2 shurikens at her. She stood there with her eyes closed as she extended her long tongue and grabbed the both of them in the air. Impossible, Sasuke said. With that speed that it was going, how was it possible for her to catch it? She then take them out of her tongue as she said, "You can have them back," as she threw them at him. He then countered with 2 other shurikens, knocking those to the ground. She then rushed at him and tried to punch him right in the chest, but Sasuke was able to see that attack coming because of his sharingan. He then flipped back and avoided the attack, but she kept on with the pursuit as she grabbed onto his feet as he was jumping away. She pulled him towards her as she stared into his eyes as Sasuke was sweating even with his sharingan, and knowing that he's able to fight, he felt totally useless. This killing intent was coming over him again. Sasuke then took a kunai out of his pocket as he said not anymore as he swiped it across her face as she flipped back before it made contact and released Sasuke. Sasuke then dropped on the ground as he looked at her. "Is that all you can do, Sasuke? Even with your sharingan?" she asked him as she chuckled, earning a glare from Sasuke. Sasuke was now thinking about what to do. Should he go in a taijutsu fight, or should he do his trademark fire style jutsu? He then smirked as he dodged forward as he sent a punch to her face which she blocked. He then quickly went down and slammed his fist into her stomach as she coughed a bit. She was reaching down to grab him, but he flipped out of the way as he then appeared behind her, kicking her in the back, sending her flying off the tree and slamming down into the ground. As he then smirked, "Yes, you aren't unstoppable," he thought to himself, knowing that there was a way to defeat her. With Naruto, he had gotten back a few moments earlier as he was watching the fight to see how strong Sasuke was with his sharingan. "Now," said Sasuke as he ran through some hand signs and did his favorite jutsu, fire style. "Fireball jutsu," he said, and sent a large fire towards the grass nin. He then smirked as it got wider when he saw his jutsu made contact and exploded. Sasuke stood there as he had a big smile on his face. The smoke then cleared as he saw the grass nin standing there with a devilish smile. Nothing had happened as Sasuke looked with wide eyes in disbelief. How was this possible? How? Sasuke said as he was stammering and not knowing how to make sense of this. His jutsu hit head on, but nothing happened. As he watched the grass ninja turn around to him, a piece of her face peeled off, showing a paler skin with a kind of snake eye. "What is that?" said Sasuke. This grass nin then vanished as she appeared behind Sasuke, kicking him in the back as he was sent hard into a tree as he grunted out in pain as he hit the tree dead on. The grass ninja looked at Sasuke with calculating eyes. He was indeed a skilled young boy, and her eyes liked what he had, especially that sharingan of his. Naruto then announced his presence before Sasuke got killed, but he felt like the grass ninja was just playing with Sasuke. He felt that if the grass ninja wanted to kill Sasuke, she would have done it already. She had many opportunities to inflict serious damage to Sasuke, but she didn't. As Naruto started to think, first it was a snake, and then it was this. But there was one question he wanted to know at the moment. Naruto then jumped forward as he landed right in front of the grass ninja. "Who are you?" Naruto said as he stood and waited for the grass ninja to answer. He was truly curious to know who the person was. It was not every day that one found such a strong person in the Chunin exams. With this power, she should be far stronger than a genin. And she was also too interested in Sasuke Uchiha. But she was not the first person to show interest in Sasuke, There was also Kabuto, who showed a lot of interest in Sasuke at the first part of the exam. I am the only one who should be asking questions, Naruto. The grass ninja replied, sounding amused by Naruto's question. Naruto just stood there, staring at the grass ninja before sighing. He was not going to get the answer he had requested. By the looks of things, the grass ninja only wanted to play around and have fun. Naruto then smirked as he charged forward at the grass ninja, engaging the grass ninja in a taijutsu battle. He tried punching the grass ninja in her face, but she jumped back, avoiding Naruto's punch. Naruto followed up with a kick which she dodged, as he then punched as she dodged. He then swung around his hand. She caught his fist. Naruto then looked at her as he looked her in the eyes. He felt the killing intent coming off of her, but it wasn't affecting him. "You are really strong," she said to him. "You are able to withstand my killing intent, while those two are suffering." As Naruto, knowing that Sasuke and Sakura were really feeling the killing intent, Naruto then jumped up as he kicked her in the stomach, sending her flying back. Naruto did not stop with his attacks, as he dashed forward to the grass ninja. With Jonin speed, he had enhanced speed, showing a bit more. Naruto appeared in front of her as he pummeled her head into the ground with both of his hands. She was sent crashing down and created a crater on impact. Naruto jumped onto a tree branch and looked at the grass ninja. She got up from the crater as she looked at Naruto with a malicious smile. "So, the rumors that I have heard about you, are they true, Naruto?" she asked him with a glare. Naruto looked at the woman carefully. She did not take any damage or was bothered by his attack at all. She just brushed it off like it was nothing. He had thought it would have caused a bit of damage, even a little bit. She tried to punch Naruto as she charged at him with quick speed, but Naruto blocked her blow with both of his hands. She tried kicking him with her right foot, but Naruto jumped back and avoided her. The moment he landed on the ground, she was right in front of him. She landed a powerful kick in his face, sending him crashing towards the trees. As Naruto grunted as he got out of the trees, she then appeared in front of him again. "You're better than Sasuke, but I have no interest in you at the moment," she told him, as she slammed her hand in his stomach, punching him very hard as she squeezed down with the effect of her punch. As Naruto coughed up a bit of liquid as he fell on his knees and clutching his stomach in pain. Damn it, Naruto thought. "Why do you two have to be here?" As he looked at Sakura and Sasuke, he wanted to use a bit of his original power by activating the Sharingan or even the Mangeto Sharingan, but those two will see him. She then turned her back on Naruto as she looked back at Sasuke with wide eyes. He had never seen anyone manhandle Naruto like how she just did. As Sasuke was shaking, how could she defeat Naruto so easily, Sasuke thought, as he knew that he had no winning of winning this battle if she was able to defeat Naruto so easily. Naruto then got up as she kicked him in the face, sending him flying back. She then turned and looked at Sasuke again. "Now, Sasuke, should we continue where we left off?" As she sent chills down Sasuke's spine as he was shaking as she slowly made her way towards him. Sasuke did not know what to do at that moment. He was overcome with fear. His legs weren't listening to him as he tried to run, but he couldn't. She then rushed at Sasuke, slamming her foot into his gut, sending him flying back as he slammed into a tree as he held his stomach as it was hurting in pure pain. She then appeared in front of him as she stretched her neck towards him. Sasuke reacted quickly by pulling out a kunai and moving out of the way, stabbing her in her neck. But she then crumbled down into dust, making Sasuke widen his eyes. He did not see that he had hit a clone, even with his sharingan. He was too scared at the moment, as his time was cut, as she appeared behind him, as she kicked him again, sending him flying down towards the ground. He hit the ground hard, as he got up panting, as he looked for the grass ninja, as he was scared. "Are you looking for me, Sasuke?" A voice called out, as Sasuke quickly turned around, but he didn't see anyone there. Meanwhile, the real Naruto was standing on a tree watching everything in front of him. All that got him beat up was a clone. The real Naruto didn't sustain any damage. He had created a clone earlier on, and the grass ninja only beat the clone. Naruto wanted to see her move and how strong she was. "Okay," said Naruto, "time for me to finish you," as he activated his Mangekyou Sharingan. But guys, I'm gonna end this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn the bell notifications to stay posted. Remember to share this to all of your friends on your social media platform. But for now guys, I'm out. Peace.